Welcome to our channel, History Coins HD. We have some valuable coins for you, so don't spend one of them. So watch our complete video and find your treasure. This coin could make you rich overnight. Top 1 today, we're exploring a small but mighty treasure, the United States of America 1 dime from 1989 with a P mint mark. This dime may look like any ordinary coin in your pocket, but by the end of this video, you'll discover why it could be worth a small fortune. So, make sure to watch until the very end, because you don't want to miss the incredible value this dime holds. Let's start by taking a closer look at the 1989 P dime. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, represented by the P mint mark found on its reverse side, just above the torch in the design. Like most dimes of its era, it was made of a copper core clad with a layer of nickel, making it durable for everyday use. But what makes this dime stand out from millions of others is not just its history but also its potential worth in today's market. The 1989 P dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. This series was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a critical role in leading the United States through the Great Depression and World War II. The obverse of the dime features a profile portrait of Roosevelt, designed by John Cynic, while the reverse showcases a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. It's a simple yet elegant design that has stood the test of time. And now, what sets this particular dime apart from the rest? The answer lies in its condition, rarity, and possible minting errors. While millions of 1989 P dimes were produced, only a handful have survived in exceptional, uncirculated condition. Coins like these are highly sought after by collectors because they showcase the original details and shine as if they were minted yesterday. Even the slightest blemish can significantly impact a coin's value, so finding one in pristine condition is a rare treat. Adding to the intrigue are potential minting errors. Errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin production process, resulting in unique variations that collectors find irresistible. Examples could include off-center strikes, double dies, or unusual planchet defects. These errors make a coin stand out, as they are essentially one of a kind. If you happen to own a 1989 P dime with such features, you might be holding onto something truly extraordinary. The value of the 1989 P dime can vary greatly depending on its condition and rarity. For a well-circulated dime, it might only be worth its face value of 10 cents. However, coins in near-perfect condition, graded as mint state by professional coin grading services, can fetch impressive prices. The higher the grade, the higher the value, and when combined with an error, the price can skyrocket. Now, here comes the moment you've been waiting for. If you own a United States of America 1 dime from 1989 with a P mint mark in uncirculated condition or featuring a rare minting error, it could be worth an astounding $48,000 to $50,000. Yes, you heard that right, a simple dime could hold enough value to change your life. So, what are you waiting for? Check your coin jars, old wallets, and anywhere else you might have stashed away loose change. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure like this one. Top 2, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1990 D United States 1 dime. While most of us are familiar with this coin as a part of our daily change, did you know that this small dime, minted over 3 decades ago, could be worth a fortune today? Stick with me as we explore its history, unique characteristics, and how this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth thousands of dollars. The 1990 D1 dime was minted at the Denver Mint, like many of its counterparts, and was part of the ongoing production of dimes following the classic design introduced in 1946. The obverse features the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, created by artist John Cynic. The reverse shows a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of unity, peace, and strength. While these designs are familiar, the story of this particular dime is far from ordinary. The 1990 D dime was produced in large numbers, like most coins of its time, and was circulated widely throughout the United States. However, the rarity of a valuable dime from this year comes down to a few key factors: condition, minting errors, and scarcity. Coins that were used in day-to-day transactions usually show signs of wear, like scratches, discoloration, or rounding of the edges. But what makes this coin special is that, despite its large mintage, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is a rare occurrence. And that's where the value starts to climb. Uncirculated 1990 D dimes, free from marks and signs of wear, can fetch much higher prices than their worn counterparts. When these coins are carefully stored and preserved, their value tends to increase over time. But what if your 1990D dime isn't just in excellent condition, but also features a rare minting error? Some 1990D dimes have been known to have slight, unique flaws that were missed during the minting process, such as double strikes or off-center impressions. These minting errors can make the coin stand out even more to collectors, who seek out these unique variations. An error coin like this can boost the value significantly, so why should you care about this seemingly humble dime? It's all about the rarity. As time goes on, fewer and fewer of these coins remain in uncirculated condition, and collectors are constantly searching for the rarest and best preserved examples. The 1990D dime is a perfect example of how a coin that was once worth only 10 cents can skyrocket in value when it meets the right conditions. The key to unlocking this coin's true value lies in how well it has been preserved. If you have a 1990D dime and it is in pristine, uncirculated condition, you might have something worth more than just pocket change. But it doesn't end there. Coins with specific, verified minting errors can also take this dime's value to new heights. So, how much could a 1990D dime be worth if you find one in perfect condition or with a rare minting error? Hold on to your hats, because these coins can be worth between $43,000 and $45,000. That's right, this small, seemingly insignificant coin could be worth tens of thousands of dollars if it has the right characteristics. If you've got a collection of coins or a jar of loose change from the 1990s, now is the time to dig through it. You never know, you might just have a 1990D dime that could make you a small fortune. If you're unsure of your coin's value, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a recognized service, as the condition and authenticity can greatly affect its worth. Top 3. We have something truly special to explore: the United States of America 1 dime coin from 1991. This seemingly ordinary coin might just be worth far more than you ever imagined, and we're going to take a deep dive into why that's the case. Stick with us until the end, as we reveal how much this little dime could be worth today. The 1991P dime might not immediately stand out as a rare coin. After all, it's just a dime, 10 cents. It's a coin that's been in circulation for decades, and many of us have probably seen one without thinking twice. But what if I told you that this particular coin, despite its small size and low denomination, could be worth thousands of dollars? That's right, thousands. So how did a simple dime become a sought-after treasure among collectors? Let's break it down. At first, let's talk about the history behind this coin. The United States Mint, which produces the country's coinage, issued the 1991P dime as part of the regular series of dimes in circulation that year. It features a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who was known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. Roosevelt's image has been gracing the dime since 1946, making it one of the most iconic U.S. coin designs. But here's where things start to get interesting. Most of the 1991P dimes were produced and circulated like any other coin. These coins have seen years of wear and tear, and most are not worth much more than their face value. However, it's the few rare examples of the 1991P dime that were struck with unique features or errors that hold the key to its true value. One of the most important factors that determine the worth of any coin is its condition. A coin that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition is always more valuable than one that's been used in daily transactions. That's where the 1991P dime comes into play. While most of these coins are worn and scratched from years of circulation, finding one that has remained in mint condition is incredibly rare. And when a coin is in perfect, uncirculated shape, its value can increase dramatically. But there's another factor at play here: minting errors. Over the years, the U.S. Mint has occasionally made mistakes during the coin-making process, and these errors can make certain coins even more valuable. The 1991P dime is no exception. Some of these coins have been discovered with unique errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or other subtle imperfections that make them stand out from the standard issue coins. These minting errors make the coin far more desirable to collectors, and the rarer the error, the higher the price. Now, you may be wondering just how much a 1991P dime could really be worth. Well, let's put it this way: if you're lucky enough to have an uncirculated 1991P dime, or even better, one with a minting error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The value of this coin can range anywhere from a few $100s to a jaw-dropping amount for coins in perfect condition or with particularly rare errors. And get this, if you have an exceptionally well-preserved 1991P dime, it could fetch anywhere between $38,000 to $40,000, that's right up to $40,000 for a single dime. It's hard to believe that something so small could hold such a huge value, but that's the beauty of coin collecting. Sometimes, the most unexpected finds can turn into treasures worth more than gold. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare 1991p dimes? First, check the condition of the coin. If it's in perfect, uncirculated shape, it's already worth more than face value. Next, look closely for any minting errors. If you notice anything unusual, like a double die or an off-center strike, you might have just found a coin worth far more than you imagined. If you have a collection of old coins, or even if you've just come across a 1991p dime in your pocket change, take a moment to inspect it carefully. You might just be holding onto a rare gem that could make you thousands of dollars richer. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the United States 1 dime from 1991 and its potential value. Top 4, we're diving into a coin that's often overlooked by many, but can be worth a small fortune to the right collector, the 1999p United States 1 dime. You might be thinking, it's just a dime, how valuable could it really be? Well, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be amazed at just how much this humble coin could be worth. Now, let's first set the stage by talking about what makes the 1999p 1 dime stand out from the millions of other dimes that were minted during this time. This particular coin, produced at the Philadelphia Mint in 1999, was part of the regular circulation. Nothing unusual there, right? Well, here's where the story gets interesting. You see, this coin became a rarity not because it was a limited edition or special release, but due to a combination of a subtle design error and the overall condition of the coin. You might be wondering, how could something so small, like a dime, be worth so much? The answer lies in the imperfections and the rarity of finding this coin in excellent, uncirculated condition. Many 1999p dimes were released into general circulation and spent over the years, becoming worn and damaged. However, the truly valuable ones are those that have been carefully preserved, untouched by wear and tear. The coin we're talking about here is a 1999p 1 dime that was struck with a particular feature that makes it stand out. It was minted with a wide rim error, a minor design flaw that makes the rim of the coin slightly thicker and more pronounced than it should be. Now, these errors might seem small, but they are exactly what makes this coin highly collectible. As you can imagine, collectors are always on the lookout for coins that deviate from the norm, and a design error like this immediately increases the coin's appeal. But even with this design feature, the true value of a 1999p 1 dime isn't just in the error, it's in its condition. If you happen to come across one of these dimes that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be holding on to something incredibly valuable. Coins that have been well taken care of, free from the usual signs of use like scratches, dings, or discoloration, are far rarer than those in average condition. The more perfect the coin, the more it can fetch at auction. But here's the kicker: while most 1999p dimes are worth their face value, just 10 cents, when you find one that has been carefully preserved or has that elusive design error, the price can skyrocket. Now, let's talk numbers. In the world of rare coins, collectors often pay top dollar for coins that meet these specific criteria, and the 1999p 1 dime is no exception. A well-preserved 1999p 1 dime with the wide rim error has been known to sell for an incredible amount of money. And while coin values can fluctuate depending on market conditions and demand, this particular dime has recently been valued at anywhere from $33,000 to $35,000. Yes, you heard that right, $33,000 to $35,000 for a coin worth just 10 cents when it was minted. So, if you're lucky enough to find a 1999p 1 dime in excellent condition or with that wide rim error, you could be looking at a windfall. It's a reminder that the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes, even the most unassuming coins can hold tremendous value. But remember, the key to unlocking this value lies in the coin's condition. If you happen to find one of these rare dimes, handle it with care. Avoid cleaning it or exposing it to harsh conditions, as this can reduce its value. Keep it in a safe place, and consider having it professionally graded by a coin expert. A certified coin with a high grade can command an even higher price when it hits the market. So, next time you're going through your spare change or browsing through a coin collection, take a closer look at your 1999p dimes. They might just be worth more than you think. And who knows, you could be holding onto a rare piece of numismatic history that could make you a small fortune. Top 5, we're diving into a fascinating coin from the United States that could be worth much more than its face value. We're talking about the 2000p United States 1 dime. If you've got one in your collection, or if you're lucky enough to stumble upon it, you could be holding a treasure worth thousands of dollars. Let's start with a little history about the dime itself. The dime is one of the most iconic coins in the United States, having been in circulation since 1796. Over the years, there have been various designs, but the 2000p dime carries a unique story behind it, making it stand out in the world of coin collecting. The 2000p 1 dime is part of the Philadelphia Mint's production, and it's often found in the hands of many collectors and everyday people alike. In terms of design, this dime follows the standard look of dimes produced since 1946. It features the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, a design created by the famous sculptor John R. Sinek. On the reverse, you'll see the traditional torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. It's a coin that many people overlook as just another piece of currency, but that's where the mystery and value come in. And now, let's get to the exciting part. Why is the 2000p 1 dime so valuable? Well, the story of this coin revolves around a rare minting error. Most of these dimes were produced and circulated without any issues, but some were minted with a noticeable defect. These particular dimes were struck with what is known as a spitting error, where extra metal was left behind during the minting process, resulting in a noticeable spit or raised area near Roosevelt's mouth. While minting errors are not uncommon, the spitting error on the 2000p 1 dime is quite rare, and that rarity is what makes these coins so highly sought after by collectors. The value of a regular, non-error 2000p dime is relatively low. It's worth just 10 cents, after all. But when that error occurs, it can catapult the coin's value to an astonishing level. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with minting errors because they are unique pieces. They're one of a kind, and that uniqueness makes them highly desirable. In fact, the rarity of the 2000p spitting dime is what drives its price up, especially when you find one in excellent condition. Now, let's talk about the value of this remarkable dime. If you happen to come across a 2000p 1 dime with the spitting error, especially one that's in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a coin worth anywhere between $25,000 and $27,000. Yes, you heard that right, $25,000 to $27,000 for a single dime. But how can you tell if your 2000p dime has this error? The key is to carefully inspect the coin. Look closely at Roosevelt's mouth area. If you spot a raised area or a small blob of metal near his lips, you could have one of these rare spitting error coins. It might be subtle, but once you know what to look for, you'll be able to spot these coins with ease. It's also worth noting that the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. The more pristine and well-preserved the coin is, the higher the price it can fetch. Coins that have been in circulation for a long time are likely to have scratches, wear, and other signs of aging, which can lower their value. However, if your 2000p dime is uncirculated, you've got a true gem on your hands. So, whether you've inherited a collection of coins or you're just starting out in the world of numismatics, always keep an eye out for this unique dime. It might just be the most valuable coin in your collection. That's all for today's video. Remember, coin collecting isn't just about accumulating coins, it's about discovering treasures hidden in plain sight. If you have a 2000p 1 dime in your collection, it might be time to get it appraised. Who knows? You could be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more exciting discoveries from the world of rare coins. Happy collecting!